Look at my little cat finding its resting spot, hiding here. Aw, baby. Are you happy? Well, that's the theme of this video. The writer's taking a break, showing you a relaxing, artsy day. Hi everyone! Welcome to another Writers on Break video, and I've just came back from a run. Actually, I'm not totally on a break because I have recently started to send out query letters for my novel, which I'm really excited to share about. And at some point, I promise I will be uploading a vlog relating to me completing my novel. Like there's a time, but last year I documented myself completing the last few chapters of my book, completing it, the feeling, and I've been procrastinating on it. I haven't editing that vlog, but I also thought that I would officially upload it when I'm out of this writer's break. So for now, I'm only uploading vlogs relating to me taking a break. And today I would like to show you this relaxing day because I feel like it's a very meaningful day for me to document. Like I went out for running. I did have a small clip, and it's a new habit that I built. And then at 12:30, I'm going to this Qigong as this very amazing studio, very spiritual, very mindfulness, called Transcend Studio. And then I have nothing planned. But when there's nothing planned, which means I have a lot of things happening because a lot of unexpected, meaningful things would happen during this day, and I want to document that. And that's the goal of this video. I should stop ranting, and thank you for listening. Go to the vlog. Boo-boo. Right now, I am at this common area in one of the apartments, and it's so beautiful. And I'm here to first read, which is this book that I'm reading currently, The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I really love the story, and it's a romance fantasy, which is a genre that I want to work on for my next book. So yes, I'm working already on my next book of plotting. And then I am doing a bit of sketching, which is something that I've been doing for 2 months now since taking a break from writing. Really enjoyed. I've been making these like goddess oracle cards, and this is the draft for today. Goddess that I'm going to draw. Isn't she pretty? And what I'm going to do is simply, because that was the draft, I'm going to draw it on my iPad, and that's the two things I'm going to do before my energy Qigong lesson in Transcend Studio, which I'm going to show you later on. So let's start. I'm now heading to the mall where I'm gonna join the studio called Transcend Studio, and it's to do energy Gong. That's what I think. And I needed this because it helps to stabilize my emotions, make me feel calm, and that's something I should be doing these days, finding balance between happiness and sadness. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of drafting another goddess. I often just draft it on in my sketchbook and then would draw it later on because it's a different procedure. I like that I get to touch the book very well when I sketch, and it's better than drawing on an iPad because it lacks the texture. I find it really relaxing when it comes to drawing on sketchbook in comparison to drawing on my iPad. So I'm gonna do this, and once again, I feel so beautiful. I thought of maybe going out. At the same time, I was a bit afraid that it would be too cold, so I might stay here. So I'm gonna sketch, outline this, and also create another goddess. Gonna get a draft that is inspired by two of my friends. One is a guy friend. I'm gonna turn her into a goddess, and then the other is my other friend, and she is the best suit for the goddess of simplicity, and I want to do that. So let's do it. I got I got so hungry. I had my lunch. I had a sushi bake, and then I also got like bubble tea and stuff. But I got so like hungry, I decided to get this ramen from the common area. They have this little grocery shop that's like amazing. I'm just waiting for the cook to have everything ready for me before I continue to draw. So happy, so satisfying today. Ramen's like my guilty pleasure. Like when I was young, because my parents are so healthy, especially with my mom, they eat very healthily. So the rubbish food, including ramen, is like not allowed in at my home. So I would treat this like treasure, and I would like sneakily go to the 7-Eleven, which is like a convenience store in Hong Kong, and slurp in all the noodles before I go back for dinner, and I have to pretend I haven't had it. I think my mom spotted it. I thought I was so clever, I hide all my trays, but moms are clever. But that's why till now I'm never sick of ramen. I'm like huge. It's like my comfort food, my favorite food ever. Day that I'm officially going to look for my literary agents, and I'm here with my friend Sue.
Hi.
And she's going to help me to get through it because it's such a long list, and it takes so much time to go through it, and I want to find that perfect literary agents that fits what I'm looking for, my vision, because you don't want to just simply look for an agent and that's it. You want to make sure like they know what you want, they have the same passion as you. And for my case, it would be magical realism, vibes related to before the coffee gets cold, cafe, bar kind of setting, magical realism, young adult kind of feeling. So I need at least someone who loves reading it, looking for that. That's very important. Secondly, is their literary agent website, whether they have you can see it, well, based on what I think is you can see whether they have enough resources or the connections or power to make a great book through their website design, the illustrations of their book covers, and like all sorts of like, or whether their books manage to become bestsellers, even like any as long as like one, for example, they have experience with best-selling books. And but for me, most importantly, it's definitely their passion for books. Are they excited about the genre that I'm writing? That is very important. So with all these long lists, and there's a long list, I am going to go through it. And I'm currently searching these literary agents through a website called Manuscript Wishlist, which I'm going to put it down here. And you can have filters, and then you're going to go look through all of them. I can show you that. And this is the website. So you can click all the things, write down all the things that you want it to be, and then it gives you these lists. It's not as long as without the filters, so which is good. I'm so glad. So right now we have found like three so far. We got really excited. Our reaction was like, oh my god! And we're still going through the list, and let's see. So we go on to, there's still, this. First, we're gonna look at don't look at the description, we look at the agency first. So we're gonna look through the agency, we Google that. Also, one of the things that I would say is, if it's easy to find their website on Google, I would say it's a better choice than a website that I'm like, oh, is this in my agency? I'm not sure. And then we looked at the main page when we click into the website and
do you think if the website is not amazing, because you said if the website is not good, you feel like they're not investing a lot in the agency?
Yeah, or like they're not good at promoting. I think as the literary agents, maybe you should be promoting the books better. Like that's also why I look at the Instagram pages, the social media pages, to show how much effort they put in and resources they put in, or even the skills, because I think right now a lot of social media management and to attract people's attention to your book, it's not just whether your book is good or not, it's also about the marketing. If they're not really good at marketing,
then your book is not going to go anywhere.
Yeah,
you need somebody who's investing in the marketing.
I need that. And then the second thing is when I click into the website, I look at all the illustrations, and I don't like the cliche traditional ones. I mean, for example, this is quite nice. I like, for example, as small as the fonts, because lazy fonts would be maybe time romance, but they use their own.
Maybe fonts. Because you are an artist, so you have an even higher standard. You want your book to look good.
Yes. So I've read, this is not, I know, I read that like sometimes you don't have a say in terms of the book cover that much. You won't like, oh, here's my illustration, I want them. So at least I want to make sure, for example, the illustration they hire or the illustration they choose, or at least they know they have a vision of what good book cover is. For example, this one's quite nice. I really like this one, the sun, this one of blood and ruin. This is great. I love this kind, but not these ones. These are so typical romance. So I am looking for that, and if I think they're good, then maybe one. But also I think it's also whether I recognize any books, especially with my genre. So if I don't recognize them, I would say like not really, because I don't want my book to be just among all the other books. So far I don't see any books.
Yeah, let's let this
go. No, I have to let this go. Bye. Looks amazing though. So something I would share is after doing research, I always put all the agents immediately that I like into this literary agent list that I put on my Google Doc. And I'm not going to show you all the details, but my table has the agent name, contact, and website. And also other, like any connections. So basically what my plan is, I find all my agents, put in all the submission guidelines, website, all the contacts, and then I will, for another day or another moment, I will sit here and just send all the letters. This is my strategy so far. I'm sharing with you. This is me after blow drying my hair. Didn't expect to end today's video with this. Haven't blow dried my hair in the proper way. But I had a really nice day, a very fruitful, productive day while relaxing at the same time. I'm currently listening to these frequencies that will calm me even more before bed. Also got like apple tea, amazing apple tea. I think what surprises me is being able to be doing the literary agent process on this day, and it was fun. It wasn't as stressful as I thought, and it was great to have a friend with me while doing this. And I'm also super excited because I've seen so much literary agent and I was like, oh my god, like this is matching, she's matching, or he's matching, and I was like, oh my god, I was so excited. Even though I'm a break, but it didn't mean that I stopped doing things relating to my dream to become a professional published writer. And at the same time, I'm slowly plotting my next novel, which is amazing. And I find it very important to plot the novel before I actually write it, which is a great thing. So all in all, this is like maybe like a typical day that I have for the last, let's say, 1 or 2 months since the writer's break of what I normally do, to not help me get through, to enjoy this period of time when I'm not focusing on my writing. And that's why I like to share with you, and hope you enjoy this video. Anyways, saying goodbye with this hair.